happen in order to ensure that these things don't happen anymore to young people.
The grandfather of a toddler blinded for life is speaking out tonight about the city's violence, especially when it involves children. 4-year-old Kyle Romaine and his brother Jamal Riley were caught in the crossfire in a drive-by last Sunday in the lower 9th Ward. WDSU reporter Gina Swanson tells us what's in the works now to raise awareness about violence involving young people. Gina?
Scott, police have arrested 2 people in connection to the shooting, but that really doesn't mean much for the families of the victims that were killed and for the little boys who were severely injured. Tonight, we spoke with one family member who's calling for action, and he says the change won't come from City Hall, but from the neighborhoods themselves.
I was more in shock because I'm looking. You know, you hear about children getting shot and murdered and things like that, but to actually see it, it really affects you.
Carlos Harris's 4-year-old grandson Kyle and his 2-year-old brother Jamal were 2 children caught in the crossfire of the city's violence. They were shot in a drive-by last Sunday that left 2 people dead and 5 others injured. Kyle was shot in one eye, and doctors say he's blind for life.
They're going to have to remove his other eye. So my grandson is going to live in darkness for the rest of his life. I'm not happy with that.
Jamal was shot in the head and can't use one side of his body. Harris is at his limit with gun violence, especially when it involves the most vulnerable among us.
No children, no old women. We can't do that anymore. And with this, it has to be some boundaries set now.
While it will be a long road for his grandsons to heal physically, Harris is on a mission to heal the community.
What has to happen in order to ensure that these things don't happen anymore to young people?
A question for which there's no simple answer.
The streets are going to be the streets. Gangsters are going to be gangsters.
Even with programs like NOLA for Life, Harris believes the solution won't come from City Hall, but from the streets themselves. He's appealing to people in the neighborhoods to lead the way. In the meantime, he's working with local filmmakers to make a documentary about violence involving young children to raise awareness. One filmmaker is already on board. For him, the shooting hit close to home.
I don't want my 9-month-old to be growing up in this type of environment. I want to move as fast as possible. I don't want him to see what's happening in New Orleans.
So the film is all about raising awareness about violence against children. There will also be a fundraiser for the young victims who will likely need special care for life. Scott.
All right, Gina, thanks. Now let's turn to weather and your exact